Once upon a time, in a peaceful little village, surrounded by rolling hills and whispering winds, there lived a young man named Aiden. He was not poor. He was not unkind. In fact, most people thought Aiden was a good man. But inside him, there was a constant war. A war no one else could see. You see, Aiden had a habit he couldn't break. He couldn't forget. He couldn't let go. Every insult, every mistake, every painful memory, he carried it with him day and night. If someone said something harsh, he would replay it in his mind over and over again. If someone betrayed him, he would spend hours imagining what he should have said, what he could have done. It didn't matter how much time passed. Every wound felt fresh. Every mistake felt alive. And soon, those thoughts began to weigh on him. He stopped smiling. He lost sleep. His shoulders felt heavy, even though his hands were empty. And the people around him noticed. Friends drifted away, family worried. He became distant, quiet, restless, like a man trapped in a room with no door.
One day, Aiden sat by the river, his reflection trembling on the water. He whispered to himself, "Why can't I stop thinking? Why do I hold on to everything that hurts me?" Just then, his childhood friend Noah came walking by. Seeing Aiden lost in thought, he sat beside him. "My friend," he said gently, "you've been carrying too much lately. You're not the same." Aiden sighed. "Noah, I try to move on, but these thoughts, they just don't leave me." Noah looked at him with compassion. "There's a wise Zen Master in the monastery nearby. He has helped many people find peace. Go see him. Maybe he can help you too." Aiden hesitated. "What can a monk do about my mind?" Noah smiled. "Sometimes one right word can do what 1,000 thoughts cannot." So, the next morning, Aiden set out on the quiet path toward the monastery. The air was cool, and the only sound was the soft rustle of trees. When he arrived, he found an old Zen master sitting beneath a tree, his eyes calm like still water. The world around him seemed silent, as if time itself paused to listen. Aiden bowed and said, "Master, I'm troubled. My mind is never at peace. I keep replaying old memories, old mistakes. I tried to let go, but I can't. It feels like I'm carrying something heavy all the time." The Zen Master listened quietly. Then, without saying a word, he stood up and walked inside. Aiden watched, confused. Moments later, the master returned holding a glass of water. He stood before Aiden, his face serene. "Tell me, my son," he said, "how heavy do you think this glass is?" Aiden blinked, surprised by the question. "Not very heavy, master. Maybe half a pound." The master nodded. "And what will happen if I hold it like this for 1 minute?" "Nothing, master. It's light." "And what if I hold it for an hour?" "Well, Your arm will start to ache, Aiden replied. The master continued, and what if I hold it all day? Aiden smiled softly. Your arm will go numb. You'll feel pain. You might even collapse. The master's eyes gleamed. But tell me, did the weight of the glass change? Aiden shook his head. No, master. The weight stayed the same. The master asked, then why does the arm hurt? Aiden thought for a moment. Because you've been holding it too long. The master smiled gently and placed the glass down on the table. My son, he said softly, the struggles, the regrets, the painful memories you carry, they are just like this glass. If you hold them for a while, it's fine. But if you hold them for too long, they will start to hurt. And if you hold them all day, if you hold them every day, they will break you. Aiden stood still, the words sinking deep into his heart.
The master continued, life will always bring you challenges. People will hurt you. You'll make mistakes. That's part of being human. But you must learn to let go. You must learn to put the glass down. Aiden's eyes welled with tears. But master, how do I put it down? These thoughts, they come back on their own. The master smiled kindly. Yes, they will, but you are the one who chooses whether to hold them or not. The moment they appear, acknowledge them and then release them. When the day ends, when the sun sets, when you lie down to rest, put down your glass. Forgive what needs forgiving. Forget what needs forgetting. And remind yourself, you don't need to carry yesterday into tomorrow. Aiden closed his eyes and took a deep breath. For the first time in years, his mind felt light, as if someone had opened a window inside his soul. As he walked back home through the quiet forest, sunlight streaming through the leaves, he whispered to himself, it's time to put the glass down. Days turned into weeks, and slowly, Aiden changed. He learned to catch his thoughts before they drowned him. He learned that peace isn't about erasing the past. It's about accepting it, learning from it, and releasing it. Whenever he felt the old heaviness return, he smiled and remembered the glass of water. And every night before sleep, he whispered a prayer of release. I let go of today. I put down the glass. And in that simple act, his life began to change. Because peace is not found in control, it's found in surrender. It's found in forgiveness. It's found in the courage to let go. So, tonight, before you close your eyes, ask yourself, what glass are you still holding? What memory, what mistake, what hurt do you keep carrying in your heart? You've held it long enough. It's time to put it down. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Mindset Matters, and share it with someone who needs to hear these words. Because sometimes, a simple story can lift the heaviest heart.